Hey guys, welcome back to Canon Cinema. I'm Amanda, otherwise known as AMX NDA Reviews on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. Today I will be reviewing Godzilla vs. Kong. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the MonsterVerse, but I will literally turn out for my boy Kong. I think he is one of the best characters ever created, best creatures ever created, and he is absolutely amazing in Godzilla vs. Kong. Now, while we're here, I am going to do my MonsterVerse ranking. I am not Team Godzilla, guys. I'm not. I have never liked a single Godzilla movie. I don't know what it is. I just don't care for him, unfortunately. But I did appreciate Godzilla and Kong fighting. I thought it looked so wicked, and it's like the ultimate matchup, right? So I think everyone going into this, I had very low expectations because I just don't care about the MonsterVerse movies. I loved Kong Skull Island, to be perfectly honest, just because of Kong, and Brie Larson and Tom Hiddleston were great together, so that was also a factor. But in Godzilla vs. Kong, the thing that was severely lacking was the human story on Team Godzilla. I didn't care about anything that was being said about Mecha Godzilla, spoiler, oh my god, but like having Brian Tyree Henry kind of carry the humor and the story on his back, it just wasn't enough to make me sit there and even care for Godzilla. I just, anything that had to do with Godzilla, I was just like tuned out. I didn't care because there's no human connection to Godzilla. Now, when we see Kong, there's always been a human connection to Kong. And literally the best thing about Godzilla vs. Kong, you know, was the character designs for Kong and Godzilla, but mostly for Kong because he developed into this bigger creature, and the detail when creating Kong's face, his emotions, that is what ties in. And I think that the emotional connection and the human connection to the child, who did a fantastic job. She was absolutely amazing. Haley, I really enjoyed her performance. Her signing to him and him like understanding and signing back was an incredible moment, and I didn't expect to love it as much as I did, you know, especially with Kong. You root, at the end of the day, you are rooting for Kong, even if you are Team Godzilla, like whatever, I don't care. But I've been Team Kong from the beginning. Things happen during the fight, and you really do feel for Kong. What I really appreciated was the hand-to-hand combat. Kong really just got some freaking punches in, and he was so cool. He had Godzilla on the ropes, guys. He had Godzilla on the ropes. Let's not forget that. The whole axe coming in, the atomic breath tying in with the axe, like it was just, holy Lord, it was one of the best fights I have seen. It was so cool. But the human story for Godzilla is what just dragged this entire movie down for me. It was exhausting to sit through. The pacing was really off, and I just didn't vibe with that part of the film. And they kept going back. They kept going back to Millie Bobby Brown. They kept going back to Julian Dennison and Brian Tyree Henry. I didn't care, and I love Brian Tyree Henry. It's just the fact that like the writing was really bad. We needed more of the Kong human connection. We got enough of it, but I feel like this was more of a Kong movie. And like Kong supremacy, guys, he was ruling everything. I also appreciate the character development from Kong Skull Island to Godzilla vs. Kong. We got to see Kong finally sit on his throne in Hollow Earth, and I thought it was such a great moment. That's why we need a third installment for Kong. We need a third Kong movie, just because then we can actually call him King Kong. Because if you've noticed, we haven't called him King Kong for Kong Skull Island. We didn't call him King Kong in Godzilla vs. Kong. So he's really like King Kong now, since he's like sitting on his unofficial throne. So I think that kind of character development was awesome. He had a great arc. You can really build with Kong because, again, of the emotional connection, the human connection. And everyone loves him. Everyone loves him. You genuinely feel bad for Kong. No one cares about Godzilla, to be perfectly honest. Godzilla's just like popping out of the ocean every 5 years, like, hey man, still here, don't like what you're doing on freaking land, but I'm just gonna come mess things up for a little bit. backtrack, get you guys back into a different motion and set everything off, and that's what Godzilla kind of does. So my official ranking of the MonsterVerse films, I would put Kong Skull Island at #1. I know that's so controversial, but hey guys, that's why you subscribe to me. And you guys can definitely battle it out in the comments. I would put Kong Skull Island, Godzilla vs. Kong in second spot, because again, I love my boy Kong. Hashtag Team Kong, the best thing ever. And then I would do Godzilla King of the Monsters, and then Godzilla 2014. I don't care for Zilla, guys. I am really sorry, and that's that on that. So fingers crossed for a third Kong movie, because my boy's on his throne. I need a Hollow Earth freaking series, maybe on HBO Max, but a third and final movie for his unofficial trilogy would be really, really awesome. So that is my review for Godzilla vs. Kong. If you enjoy the MonsterVerse, just give it a go. Go in with low expectations. It's just a lot of fun. Just go in, enjoy. It's fight night, and Team Kong, my friends. You know it's true. You know that that's where you have to lean towards. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked this video, please like and subscribe. And then you can always find me over at AMX NDA Reviews on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. I'm always talking about movies, guys. So come join in on the conversation. Keep watching movies. I'll catch you next time.